box to receive your rewards and take Twin Cities Foot and Ankle Clinic. Let's get you moving again. For the quarterfinals, we will announce the full rosters before the starters. First, let's meet with a record of 9-4, the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. Number 6, Caitlin Easton. Number 8, Nola Milton. Number 9, Evelyn Semling. Number 11, Tessa Bowden. Number 15, Kyla Ketting. Number 18, Allison Pajenin. Number 21, Briley Del Castello. Number 22, Olivia Reed. Number 27, Isabel Rocha. Number 30, Grace Lund. And now, with a record of 5-6-1, let's meet the Elk River Zimmerman Elks. Number 2, Lauren Kamen. Number 6, Hannah Drake. Number 8, Kate Oliveira. Number 9, Chloe Acker. Number 10, Ivy Anderson. Number 16, Abby Hansberger. Number 18, Summer Peterson. Number 20, Kennedy Stanislavski. Number 22, Bella Dole. Number 24, Danny Hendrickson. Number 25, Tony Alm. And number 31, Addie Brandt. Now, let's meet the starters for the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. Starting in goal, number 34, Maddie Wastrel. On defense, number 2, Callie Alphin. Her defensive partner is number 19, Taylor Zahalka. On the wings, number 17, Sydney Bernavik. And on the other wing, number 10, June Sumling. And skating center, number 20, Lily McKenzie. The head coach of Champlin Park Coon Rapids is Todd Gutterman. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Elk River Zimmerman Elks. Starting in goal, number 35, Abby Huslid. On defense, number 5, Cassie Balaban. Her defensive partner is number 14, Carly Humphrey. On the wings, number 15, Maddie Mogren. On the other wing, number 23, Reese Fennell. And skating center, number 7, Jaden Peterson. The head coach of the Elk River Zimmerman Elks is Brian Bellinger.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Doug Woog Ice Arena in South St. Paul for CTN's coverage of the Kaposha Classic Girls Hockey Tournament quarterfinal action between the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds and the Elks from Elk River Zimmerman. Joe Young and Jerry Grant up above the action, and Jerry, two teams that saw each other just a couple of weeks ago. A solid 5-1 win for CPCR.
Yeah, they did. The Bluebirds played very well, but we have to remember it was 0-0 after the first period. So the second period, things kind of caved in, as we talked about a little bit before the game here, that the Bluebirds scored 3 goals in under 3 minutes at the end of that period to kind of put that game away.
Well, and one of the interesting side notes is that they have 2 goalies that have played pretty well this season, the Elk River Elks, and they split time because it was the outdoor game. Give each girl a chance to play half of the outdoor game, be a part of that experience. And Huseland, who had a little bit better numbers coming into that contest, was the one who came in middle of the second period. It was a tie 1-1 game. Gave up those 3 goals late in that second period. Basically still cold coming off the bench. She's got the chance to start fresh here tonight, and she comes in with a saves percentage of .931. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty good with a 2.30 goals against average. So they do have 2 good goaltenders, but don't forget about the Bluebird goalie.
No, Maddie Wastrel, the Bluebirds, since that contest, have lost 2 games. A game against North Wright County that maybe they didn't have the spark they needed to keep up with the Riverhawks. And then a 3-0 loss at the hands of number 1 Minnetonka last Saturday. And Wastrel in that contest, 40 saves to give the Bluebirds a fighting chance against the mighty Skippers.
Yeah, she's been playing well.
Elk River with the opening possession. Peterson gets it into the zone, sent right back out to center by Alphen. Humphrey circles with it at center and will attack down the right wing. Quick shot, blocker save. Long rebound, another chance, and Wastrel with another save. This time denying Reese Thinnell and getting a chance to cover it up. A face-off in the CPCR end, 25 seconds in.
Nell Humphreys, we know about her. She makes things happen, and she's able to take that puck over the blue line, get a nice shot off, and Wastrel made a save, but there was a rebound.
Another face-off win for the Elks. This one sent in deep by Balaban. Peterson goes to recover, tips it along to herself, tipped away by McKenzie. Peterson stays with it. Briley Del Castillo knocks it down with a hand. Played back to the point. Balaban a shot. That's blocked by Bernovic. And ends up back in the corner. Kelly Alford. Oh, excuse me. That's Nola Milton trying to deal with a little traffic in the corner from Reese Thinnell.
Elk River pinned them in pretty well to start the game on the forecheck.
Milton taps it to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to find some room, lost the handle, but gets it right back. She will get to center ice, into the zone, cut across. First shot misses wide to the far side. Semling will just stop it up along the boards. Those two head off to complete the line change. Stepping up is Pageant. Her shot is blocked. Good stick getting in the way for Kate Oliveria.
Too bad. Potential open player in the front, but just couldn't get the puck across.
This one deflected the length of the ice, so no icing as Drake picks it up in the corner, plays it to the line, but held in there. Drake gets it back, held in again. Pass just out of the reach of Bowden. Passionate. Back for Ketting. Ketting in. Bluebirds with numbers, flipped on the backhand, ends up wide. Bowden recovers out of the corner, and will send it back down low. Easton trying to pick it up off the runner. Bowden steps out front. That shot hit a skate, missed wide.
Yeah, good body control by Bowden to get on that puck and get it away.
Alphen able to hold at the line, comes free and just under the stick of Roca, just come onto the ice. Olivia Reed down in the corner is tied up. Elk River will swing it around. Alphen is waiting there, bounces away from her, played to the line but not out. Zahalka is shot, that's blocked out front by Drake and into the corner. Reed sends it back down low. Roca couldn't get to it. The Elks able to get it to center and then play it all the way down, but that's going to be icing as Ulm had not quite gotten to the red line.
Yeah, just a little over 2 minutes into the game, and Bluebirds do not have a shot on goal yet.
Top line back on the ice for CPCR as well as for Elk River. This time a face-off win for McKenzie. Zahalka's shot off a shin pad into the far corner. Thinnell getting out to defend. Bernovic stops this one up, has to wait for Semling to clear the zone, plays it back in deep. Huseland left it there. Nearly turned over in the slot. Bernovic got a stick on it, but not able to get to a spot where she could get a shot. Balabot back the other way, long shot in, saved to the corner by Wastrel. Elks bringing some good pressure again on the forecheck. Bernovic recovers, gets it ahead to Semling. Semling had it tipped off her stick. Bernovic couldn't exit cleanly. Elk River able to get it right back into the zone. Cross ice pass knocked away by McKenzie. This time Humphrey will play it off the boards into the zone. Played right back out by Zahalka. It was deflected, so no icing. On it is Henriksen. She circles it around. Holding it is Easton. Right to Bowden in the corner. She spins. She's tied up there. Leaves it for Caitlin Easton. She's bumped. Stays on the puck. Trying to come out of the corner. Now we'll send it back in deep. Bowden lost her stick in the battle for the puck, and that is going to lead to the first penalty of the game. A power play for CPCR.
Yeah, a little bit of extra slash on that, going for the puck there. And the referee out in center ice saw that, heard the click of the sticks, thought, well, that's going to be a penalty tonight. So Hansberger will set,
Hansberger
she's
is
one
the
of the players
guilty
she
party.
wants. Yeah. They want her on the ice because she scored 2 goals in the last game.
Played in deep by Alphen. Failed clear. Walking out is McKenzie. A shot right into the midsection of Huslin. And she'll hold for another faceoff.
Yeah, good job by McKenzie walking in on the circle and getting a good shot off, but unfortunately it was right at the goaltender. Hoping for a rebound maybe.
Bernovic will take the draw for CPCR. Won instead by Stanislawski. Stolen right back by Lily McKenzie in the corner. She's pressured by Drake. Has to find a little bit of empty ice. Now gets it back to Bernovic with a little bit of room. Bernovic up top for Alfred. Settles it down. Back for Bernovic. And now McKenzie into Bernovic. Quick one-timer. A stick save for Huslett.
That was a nice pass to the bumper there. Just didn't get, had a little more time. She could have taken another second to load that puck up, but she decided to one-time it.
Alphen stops in the corner, avoids Alm, gets it ahead to Bowden into the zone. Bowden will leave it off for Bernovic. Across the top of the circles. Gives it to Semling. She'll take this shot. Saved to the corner with a stick of Huslett. Bernovic battling for possession. Bowden digs it free. Tipped away from her. Sent it back for Bernovic. Got through her legs. Semling sends it toward the slot. Hit a skate. Held at the line, but only momentarily, as it's chopped all the way down by Reese Thinnell. Wastrel gets it out to center. Bernovic tried to one-touch to Semling. It was behind her, and Humphrey will send it back in deep. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Bluebirds.
Yeah, good aggressive penalty kill by the Elks. Not giving much space.
Bernovic sends this one in on the keeper. She'll stop and now hand it to Humphrey. She'll wait and now clear to center. Stopped up there by Nola Milton. Pass was behind Zahalka. Kick to the corner by Jaden Peterson. She gets chased, gets it back to Kyla Ketting, and that'll do it for the penalty to Abby Ansberger, and the Bluebirds are in outside.
Yeah, got to watch out for Peterson. We recognized her a lot the last game. She was really putting a lot of effort, a lot of hustle into her game, and she was a problem. She was a pest.
But she's going to get in on the forecheck. She's got good speed. Her and Hansberger was around the puck a lot as well.
Yes.
And again, you definitely want to know where 14 is on the ice.
Yeah, Peterson with 10 points, 7 goals, 3 assists, leading goal scorer for the team.
Ivy Anderson dumps it in deep. Played to the line, but not out. That shot through traffic, sticked away by Wastrel. Recovered near side by Henriksen. Lost behind. Milton gets it ahead to Roca and now bounces off the stick of Evelyn Semling out to center. Elk River gets it back in, turned back out, right back in. Wastrel will leave it there. Alfin has a little pressure coming. Milton recovers, takes behind the net, and now reverses. Alfin will send it out to center, stopped up right at the red line. But now Evelyn Semling back the other way, puts it in on net. Huslett sticks it into the corner. Semling at least able to forecheck enough, give the rest of her line mates an opportunity to get changed up. Alphen will send it back in deep.
Yeah, good decision. Get a line change, dump it in deep once in a while.
This one played back out to center. Alphen
Alphen
stops
alone.
up, turns it over though, and Ulm can't get in cleanly. Alphen able to recover enough to break it up. Pageant turns up ice. Ahead for Sydney Bernovic into the zone. Lost it in the feet of the official. There's a chance, and the blocker save for Huslett. Left in the corner for McKenzie. Snaps a shot. That hit traffic. Backhand chance for Briley Del Castillo went just wide. She tries to center again. Long shot through by Zahalka. Didn't get through all the traffic. Made it 80% of the way there.
Yeah, close.
But I don't believe the keeper ever made contact with the puck.
Did not.
A lot of bodies in there, and that's a failed clear attempt. But a shot seen all the way by Maddie Wastrel, and she takes it in the glove and holds on.
No, we talked a little bit about that before the game. That pass when you're in the corner as a defender, going all the way across your zone up through the middle is a very dangerous pass. And the Elk jumped on that and got a good shot on goal.
Well, they've had more pressure early on, the better opportunities as well.
Yeah, they have.
Ketting trying to go cross ice, knocked out of midair by Mogren. Bluebirds still able to get it all the way in deep. Peterson first one there, fanned on the pass attempt, and then tied up by Ketting. Comes free out front. A chance and a huge save with the left leg by Huslett.
That was a great save.
Caitlin Easton came free from behind the net, got onto a loose puck, and a gigantic save by Huslett.
I've been impressed with the Easton line. They've been playing very well.
Another cross-ice pass broken up at the top of the defensive zone, but the Bluebirds able to regain possession and get it in deep. It's living dangerously.
Scary, scary. Just like that.
Clear attempt stopped up at the blue line at the other side of the ice. The Hawk's shot turned away.
The Elks wanted to get in on some of that passing too.
Alphen waits for the line to clear and sends it in deep. Huslett leaves it behind, sent around by Drake. Stepping in is Passionate. Lost it in her skates. Got turned around along the end boards. Comes free near side for Henriksen. She gets it to the line, and it skips off a Alphen stick and out to center. Alphen turns around, gets it back out of the zone. That would have been offside. Alphen instead will lead the rush down the right wing. Her shot is blocked, comes out front. Semling couldn't get a piece of it, and Huslett had seen enough. She slides out to take control.
Yeah, good decision by Huslett there because the Bluebirds had something going. Well, the Bluebirds started out slow, but they now have 4 shots on goal, so they're getting themselves more into the game, handling the puck a little better. They had a little bit of a problem kind of moving the puck the first couple of minutes, but, long delay in the holiday season. You got to get your legs going again, your hands. There you go.
Bernovic able to strip it away from Humphrey as she made that last move. Now kicked out, and Elk River has the 2-on-1. Out front, a sliding save for Wastrel on the opportunity by Bella Dahl.
Nice save by Wastrel. She stood her ground.
Dahl, I believe, had the only goal in the game.
She did.
For Elk River last time these two met.
Yes, she did. She had the goal that tied it up at 1-1.
Knocked midair by Bernovic. Zahalka tried to play it back across. Only one there is Thinnell.
Yeah.
Thinnell back across. That pass tipped away. And Bowden will race down the left wing. 1-on-5 into the zone. She attacks, waits for help. Caitlin Easton out there trying to support. Puck comes free, though, to Elk River. It gives them a 2-on-1 again. Mogren's pass, handcuffed Thinnell. Ketting back the other way. Couldn't bounce it around the defender and back to herself. Gets tied up a little bit, and that leads to an offside.
Well, sometimes when you press on that forecheck and send that fourth person up a deep pinching or trying to pressure forward, You can get outnumbered. That's happened twice to the Bluebirds in the last 2 minutes, so they have to tighten that up, make sure that you go when you have support.
.606 remaining in the first period. No score between Champlain Park Coon Rapids and Elk River Zimmerman. This one dumped in deep by Reese Thinnell. She'll give chase. First one there. Nola Milton for the Bluebirds. Sends it around. Bowden tries to control off the dasher. Her pass missed Easton. But they say that
she had an
Oliveira had an opportunity to get to the puck, so no icing. Often keeps it in at the line momentarily. A good stick there by Roca. And the puck stays alive. Easton's shot deflected to the corner by Oliveira. Elk's able to get it back out to neutral.
I think we're going to have too many on the ice. Early change.
In dark blues.
That's what happened. The Bluebird player came off, and the player was still about 20 feet away from the bench. And the referee was right there and decided to call it. I mean, they're pretty liberal with the 10-foot rule, but 20 is starting to stretch it a little bit.
Well, when you engage in the play,
yeah, and the play was right there, exactly. Yeah, we'll see what the Elks can do on the power play.
Olivia Reed will
out of play.
Serve the 2 minutes, and she was the player who jumped the board. So, the penalty will officially go against the Champlain Park Coon Rapids bench.
Yeah, little things. Gotta just kind of keep your head in the game.
Humphrey tried to flip it toward the net. It was deflected into the corner instead. Puck will come back out to her. That shot gets through, and a blocker save for Wastrel.
Yeah, Wastrel's seen the
up
puck
and out
very
of
well.
play.
Yeah, she's seen the puck very well so far, Joe. I like her game. She's sharp.
Well, and if they can continue to give up shots from 75, 80 feet away with no one in between.
Yeah, but we saw the last game. A few of those went in.
Long shot doesn't get through. Alfin stops it up and sends it 200 feet. Humphrey will recover. Bernovic not going to pressure her too much. He knows what she can do. Pass bounced away from Balaban, but Balaban able to recover and get it into the zone.
Nice.
Out front, backhand chance for Peterson, turned away by Wastrel. Play it back across. Balaban will send it in deep. There for it is Hansberger, tied up, got it back to Balaban. Humphrey, one-timer, kicked away, and that one will clear the zone.
Nice pad save.
And I don't know that I would recommend that angle for that rebound control, but it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Anytime the goaltender can clear their own zone, the coach is going to be happy.
Yeah, that was
good opportunity. Misses just wide for Thinnell.
2 great saves.
And then they're getting it in close.
Yeah,
getting chances. That shot doesn't get through the traffic for Drake. Finally, CPCR able to get control and send it the length of the ice. 20 seconds left on the power play for Elk River.
Yeah, they've decided to get it down low and just crash that net, and that works. How's that not offside?
I mean, that was as hopefully, offside as you could get.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't lead to a goal.
But
well, they killed it off, but Wastrel had to make 2 really good saves to keep it 0-0. There's 3-on-1.
Numbers. Easton will take the shot. Houston will make the save and hold on.
I'd like to see her get that pass over, but they always say any shot's a good shot, but a 2-on-0, you'd like to get that goalie to commit and then slide it over to the weak side post and hopefully have a wide open net. Yeah, shots right now are 11-5. The Elks are playing a pretty good game.
Elks fighting their way out to center. Good recovery by Briley Del Castillo to break it up at the blue line, get it back out. Del Castillo relieves Mogren of the puck again. Pageant can't get up the boards. Briley Del Castillo hauled down in the corner along with Hansberger. Ketting, meanwhile, through center and will dump it in deep.
Yeah, good decision. Keep those lines fresh. 2.5 minutes left. Don't get caught in a long shift.
Long pass cut off by Pageant. Evelyn Semlich fights for control, able to get it in deep. Out of the reach of Oliveira. Centering attempt went off the back of the net for Roca. Alfred a little too worried, and Evelyn Semling going to the box as she leaned in a little too hard fighting for that puck. Took Oliveira off off her skates, and she's a little slow. Not putting weight on the right leg, and that's not a good sign for Elk River.
Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, she's crawling into the bench there. Yeah, that was not a very good decision there, but it happens. But Elk River had a good power play last time out, so they're going to be dangerous here the last 2:11.
Backhander doesn't make it through for Balaban. Peterson and Milton tied up in the corner. Pass deflected, but held at the line. Humphrey out front, a huge toe save by Wastrel. A great move by Hansberger on the doorstep. Went to her forehand, but Wastrel able to reach out with that left foot and somehow, some way, get the blade of her skate on that one and then hop on top of it.
That was an awesome save. That was really nice.
Humphrey can't get the snapshot through traffic. Puck comes free to the corner. Peterson, bothered by Bowden, got it back to Balaban, and now Peterson will slide it down to the corner again. Balaban moves it along. Hansberger out front. Bowden couldn't break it up enough. Kept in by Humphrey. Centering attempt is just going to get scooped up and held by Maddie Wastrel. 1:16 remaining in the power play for Elk River. 1:27 in the first period.
Yeah, good idea by Wastrel. Things aren't going the way she wants. She just grabs that puck and gets a couple fresh players on a face-off.
Off the draw, Humphrey snaps it. The shot deflected up and out of play.
Nice tip. It's a little high. Yeah, Elk River's doing pretty much what they want to right now. They're moving the puck around. They're getting to the pucks first. Winning draws.
Another face-off win. Humphrey through traffic. Glove save Wastrel. Will try again.
13 shots. 13-5. The Elks are definitely controlling the game so far.
Del Castillo is not going to get it past Humphrey. She'll jam it back up the boards. Hansberger out of the corner. Tried to get to her backhand and lost the handle. Coming free is Bernovic. Trying to outrace Humphrey. She's able to tap it off her stick right at the blue line. Stanislawski stretches to stay onside, but that gives McKenzie a chance to clear it, and here comes Bernovic. Speed around Dahl to get to the puck first. Stops up. Spins, tried to center. McKenzie will get to it, get it right back to her. Bernovic down low, lost the handle. Humphrey just tries to clear it. Hopped over the stick of Zahalka and all the way down, and that'll be icing with 21 seconds left on the clock. You see what a little forecheck pressure can do.
That's right. That's what you need. Humphrey with a heck of an old-fashioned sweep check there. You don't see those very often. It worked. Bluebirds need to win the draw here and kill out the clock.
Zahalka steps up, holds along the board. Bowden keeps it in momentarily. And now into the Bluebird zone comes Henriksen. Knocked off her stick by Del Castillo. Battle continues along the end board. Del Castillo gets it to McKenzie. Ahead for Bowden. Bowden with a shot, the save, and the cover for Huslett. Penalty is over. 9.4 to go in the period.
Nice awareness there. Very nice pass to spring the player, and Huslett with a big save herself.
Face off to the left of Abby Huslin. Lily McKenzie able to win the draw. Back to the point. Alphen, a shot and easy save and hold for Huslin. 4.9 to go in the period. And the Bluebirds will pull the keeper for an extra attacker in front of the net.
4.9, that's enough time to get that puck down the other way. We'll see what happens. I've seen it with 1.5 or 2, but 4.9, well, rolling the dice.
Confidence. Brnovic won the draw, tried to get it toward the net. Here's a chance, and a goal! He pointed! He's going to say it went in before the buzzer sounded. It was bang, bang, but June Semling was alone at the top of the blue paint, and that puck went in as the buzzer sounded.
Kudos
and
to
they're going to give the goal, at least for the time being, to the Bluebirds, and they'll go up 1-0.
The score guy is trying to say no goal, but he's not the goal judge down there. That's all the referees.
They are discussing it.
If they already said it's a goal, they have no evidence at this time to reverse that call. It's a big goal. That was a big gamble.
Well, and it was a beautiful pass to Semling on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Brnovic battled around.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they're going to say waved off.
How can you do that?
After discussion.
No.
And so there will be no score as we go to the locker room. The buzzer sounded as the puck went in. I think actually probably the right call that this was not a goal, but good pressure at the end. A really good period for Elk River. They've got to feel pretty good, having lost to this team 5-1 last time out. But they have controlled the first period, no score. We'll try after a break. Second period is next on CTN. Back at the Doug Woog Arena in South St. Paul. No score after the first period of this Kaposia Classic quarterfinal between Champlain Park Coon Rapids and Elk River Zimmerman. CPCR, the two-time defending champion of this tournament. Mr. Grant, we did not speak about that at all in the first period, but Elk River was definitely the aggressor and the one to have the better opportunities in that first period.
Yeah, Wastrel made 3 giant saves in that period. On the power play, she made first save and then kicked her leg out and got the second shot. Then she made that other one on the post just a few minutes ago. That was just awesome. Yeah, when you look at the shots, they're 13-7, but the Bluebirds have 6 shots in the house. Elk River has 7, so they're both getting in the middle. And you want to tighten that up a little bit if you're the Bluebirds. Get that number lower and just see if you can get a goal like you almost did at the end of the first period.
Yeah, a little controversy as the buzzer sounded. June Semling banged one home from the top of the crease, but the initial call on the ice was goal, but after the 3 officials got together, they decided it had been in the net a second too late. Quick shot from Humphrey, gloved by Wastrel. And Elk River, I again, don't keep track of it, but did a really nice job of the face-off dot in period number 1.
Yeah, they definitely.
Another face-off win. Humphrey throws it toward the net. Pad save to the boards by Wastrel. Balabon through traffic. A rebound is cleared by Alfred. Peterson was sniffing on the doorstep trying to bang that one home. This one bounced in. Getting to it first is Mogren.
They have been told to shoot the puck from anywhere, and it is working. They're getting some shots through.
Bernovic digs it free in the corner. Will carry behind. McKenzie trying to send it out to the point. Didn't have anything on the pass. Mogren takes it away. And here comes Thanell trying to cut out front. Poked off her stick into the corner. Bluebirds with numbers. Bernovic lost her stick as she tried to jam her way around Hansberger. Zahalka's clearing attempt stopped up. Henriksen gets it back to the point. A shot, a save, and a cover for Maddie Wastrel.
Shoot from the points, crash the net. That is the Elk River strategy. As they have 16 shots so far in the game.
Well, and they're doing the same thing they did at the start of period number 1. They're winning races to pucks. They're throwing the puck at the net. They're keeping the pressure on the Bluebirds and forcing CPCR to try and match their intensity.
Yes, good strategy.
That one played out to center. Ketting trying to battle through. Both players went down, and now Hansberger gets up, gets the puck, gets it in on net, and forces another offensive zone faceoff.
Well, just a little lack of awareness, kind of a hot potato thing again. Got to get your head up, look for open players. You can't just throw the puck up without looking, because that will lead to some bad things. Another draw.
Shot from the point, rebound cleared to the corner by Nola Milton. Bluebirds able to get it out to center. Easton trying to get into the zone, continues to pressure. Hansberger able to clear it up, but not out. Del Castillo sends it back down.
Yeah, Drake just back checked all the way on that one. That was very impressive.
Henriksen forces it in deep. Elks get a line change. Pageant cross ice. That's stopped up by Ulm fresh onto the ice. Del Castillo trying to contain her in the corner. Centering attempt broken up by Zahalka. Easton will reverse to Del Castillo. Far boards. Ketting trying to get a little bit of room. Can't find it. Pageant will get it out to center. Balabon right on it for Elk River. Near side, turned Dahl around, but Dahl able to get it into the zone. But in a step early was Stanislawski, and that draws the whistle for offside.
Yeah, well, that Elk River defense is pinching once in a while, coming up the wall, and Bluebirds have to find another way out of the zone, and they're trying to hit the long pass, but they're being pressured. They don't have time.
Balabon circling at her own blue line. Bounces it into the CPCR end, and then a good hold by Tony Alm. Sends it in deep. Stopping up with it is Nola Milton. Puck comes free out front. Semling got it to Brnovic. She turns on the burners, gets in alone on the breakaway and scores! Exactly 3 minutes into the period, and CPCR has the first goal of the game.
Finally, the Bluebirds are able to use their speed as Brnovic is able to get that pass and zip right out of the zone. And she comes in one-on-one, and she was able to make a good move to tuck that puck by Huslett and get the Bluebirds on the board first.
Forehand, backhand, back to the forehand. Get the goalkeeper to open up the wickets and slide it through the 5-hole.
That's her 13th goal of the year. Get the 22 points.
McKenzie trying to get it ahead to Semling. Now chipped out by Milton. Held at the line again by Elk River. Brnovic down the wing. Pass deflected. Semling a chance, and sliding out to make the save was Huslett.
Nice play, Huslett.
Here's Peterson with speed down the right wing. Her shot blocked by Alphen into the corner. Alphen lost the handle. There to collect is Mogren. Centers. Zahalka had Peterson tied up out front. She got it to Semling. June Semling will snap a shot off. Blocker saved by Huslett. Alphen will hold at the blue line and will hold again. Puck kick free. Peterson collects. Swept off her stick by Alphen. Then poked right back to her, and Peterson dumps it in. Alphen behind her own net. Skips away from Ketting. Held at the line again, this time by Ivy Anderson. In the corner is Henriksen. Got it back to Anderson. She's tied up, and that's going to be a penalty as she and Alphen tied up, and she got the stick up high and took her to the ice.
Yep, you cannot ride that player after that puck has gone that long, and that would be a nice interference call by the referee there. Well, the Bluebirds, I like to see they're using their speed a little more now, Joe. I mean, that's their advantage. They have more speed. They have more scoring power than the Elks. They just have to keep upping the pressure, getting the feet moving a little bit more, and see if they can start wearing them down.
Face-off win, back to the point. McKenzie to Semling, tried to get it into the middle. It was deflected. Bowden battles for it behind the net. Got control and got it to Briley Del Castillo. Back to Bowden. Del Castillo on the boards. Up top, walking in McKenzie. Her shot is blocked. Del Castillo recovers off the wall. To the top of the circle, trying to get it backdoor for Semling. Semling tried to slide it down low. Was deflected up and out of play. We'll have a face-off to the right of Huslett. 1:33 to go on the power play.
Yeah, right idea. Moving the puck around, looking for the shot. Be careful on that point shot when you have a blocker coming out right at you. You got to find a way to get it around her.
Another face-off win, but just out of the reach of Bowden, and it's tipped away down to the other end by Henriksen. Alphen plays it off the boards. McKenzie trying to poke it past Henriksen, now ties her up. Trying to gain control and does. And finds a little room behind her own net. Callie Alphen will start up the right wing. Into the zone, kicked off her stick, just out of the reach of Bowden. She tried to leave it for McKenzie, over skated, and it's sent all the way down by Mogren.
Right idea. That would have worked. Not open ice.
Brnovic will skate up the left wing this time. Stop up, top of the circles, left it for Semling. Semling carries to the corner.
There you go.
Cut off there, finds a way out front. Not a lot on that shot. Good stick coming in to break it up, not let Semling get as much as she wanted on it. That's the first shot of this power play. Just 41 seconds remain on the advantage.
Yeah, they've had a shot that was blocked when they went wide. But I like what Semling did there. She had open ice, so she went to the net, forced that box, that triangle to break down, make them move. That's how you get goals.
Tie up off the draw. Brnovic gets it back to the point. Alphen across for McKenzie. Out front. Not a lot on the shot. Looking for a deflection or a rebound.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And Huslett would not allow either.
No, but that's all right. There were people in front. That's a good shot. When you have traffic, put it on that net, see what happens. Get that draw again.
Alm able to bank it out to center. Turning with it is June Semling. Semling cuts across the top of the circles. Tipped off her stick. Bernovic had it momentarily. But it comes free, and Drake will send it all the way down to Wastrel.
Yeah, shoot that puck sometimes. All that traffic. Don't be dangling. Let it go.
Down to the final 5 seconds of the power play, and another good kill for Elk River. Really kept CPCR from getting any quality chances and really much time to try and work with it in the offensive zone.
No, it's another good penalty kill. They're, they say, very aggressive. They know when to jump on the puck, when to sit back. Well coached.
Ketting hops around a defender, recovered in the near corner by Easton. Easton toward the net. Pad save by Huslett. Recovered by Ketting in the corner. Up top. Sent back in deep by Milton. Easton, first one there. Good job shielding the
penalty.
Puck with her body.
A tripper. Back on the power play.
CPCR right back on the advantage. A little more than 10 minutes to go in this second period.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to keep the momentum going here, you want to get another goal in this power play, because the last one, you really didn't do what you wanted to. So hopefully this time they'll be able to set it up and get some shots. Starting with the second unit, it looks like. And another face-off, Joe.
Yeah, they win it, and Humphrey, smart player, immediately sends it the length of the ice. Del Castillo fighting through some traffic to get to center. Icing waved off. Humphrey has it again, plays it off the boards all the way down. Wastrel
watch out.
is going to cover that one up, as Del Castillo had Hansberger right behind her.
Yeah, good line change. Good idea, because you had Henriksen zooming in there as well. She's had a really good night on the penalty kill. She's fast. She does a good job angling on that first player in on that forecheck on the penalty kill, and she's causing them problems.
Hansberger against McKenzie in the face-off circle to the right of Maddie Wastrel.
There you go.
McKenzie able to win the draw. Elfin in the corner. Cross ice for June Semling. Has a little room to turn and take a look. Gets it ahead. Bobbled by Bowden and back the other way. Hansberger just pitchforks it in. McKenzie circling out of the corner. Hansberger trips her up. That one they'll let go, as she had lost an edge herself. Puck comes free to center. Humphrey will dump it cross corner. Down to a minute remaining in the power play. Pass behind. Here's an opportunity, shorthanded, but fired wide by Stanislavski.
Yeah, that pressure's causing a lot of problems for the Bluebirds right now. Got to move the puck to the open players.
Bernovic sidesteps the stick, gets it into the offensive end. Will set up in the corner.
There you go.
Back up top, circles back to the boards. Handles the pressure, hands off to Alphin. Puck comes loose. Semling fires just wide. McKenzie on the far board.
You got to pass it faster, because they're putting the pressure on when you wait.
Alphin, that shot hit traffic. Semling recovers. She'll shoot. Blockered behind. It was going wide of the net. Out front, an opportunity for Bernovic as she's knocked to the ice.
Huslett on the save.
Elk River able to get control and get the clear.
That was better at the end, though, Joe. They actually started to make some plays, get towards the net. That was better.
Callie Alphin with speed through center. Tries to go short side, therefore it is Huslett. Elk's able to get it back out to center. McKenzie waits for the zone to clear. She'll attack across the top of the circles. Tied up at the last moment by Henriksen.
Yeah,
Flip back out to center by Hansberger.
They know when 20 has the puck. All of a sudden there are three players like a magnet on her.
Which is wise.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got a girl coming in 13 games and she's got 26 points.
Yeah, she's
2 points a game.
2 a game. That's pretty darn good.
CPCR with 4 players over a point a game. McKenzie, Bernovic, June Semling, and Tessa Bowden.
Watch it there.
This
Nice.
one deflected. Good hold by Passionin at the line.
Well, it was
He's
dangerous.
able to get it in deep. Milton trying to pinch, but it's pushed past her by Anderson. Back at the blue line, Evelyn Semling across. Passionate squeezed off it in front of the bench by Henriksen. Semling's pass was behind Roca. Humphrey couldn't control, plays it off the boards. Intercepted by Milton. Balaban's pass behind the intended target, and that was icing. That's a little bit of sloppy play at center ice there.
Yeah, well, they're just get the puck in your stick and just throw it away right away rather than getting your head up looking for an open player. So they're feeling the pressure. In their head, they're thinking pressure, pressure. So that's making them cough the puck up a little bit more. You always have time. Get your head up, look, move the puck, skate a couple strides, see what's going on. Another trip.
Another penalty upcoming against Elk River as Bowden was tripped in the corner. The shot from the point held by Huslin.
Well, that's
And a third straight power play
Yeah.
for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They've really only had 2 or 3 shots between those 2 power plays.
That is the Achilles heel for Elk River. It seems that their penalties the last few games have been a problem for them because sooner or later you put the team on the power
Yeah, they had,
play
what,
enough.
10 against Duluth?
Yeah, they had 10 penalties, 28 minutes. They had a misconduct in there, so something happened with that, but it's still a lot of penalties.
And Balaban, one of their better defenders and penalty killers. McKenzie in the corner, tries to leave it and does. Bernovic skates behind to Semling, top of the circle. Up top, Alphin.
There you go.
Down for McKenzie walking in, her shot right into the midsection of Huslett, who holds on.
That's better though. Good puck movement, move it around, get those players moving for Elk River and look for an opening and take a shot if you can, if there's no pass.
When you're Lily McKenzie and you turn and have a route like that to walk in a few steps, take it.
Let it go.
Face-off won by Bernovic. Alphin tried to get it back to her instead. Humphrey clears it the length of the ice. June Semling from behind her own net. Angled off, but fights right through the pressure from Thinnell. Shot kicked away. Semling pokes at it. Recovered by Bernovic. McKenzie to Bernovic. High slot. Her shot was blocked. Humphrey gets a clear. Knocked down by McKenzie, so she doesn't have to chase it the whole length of the ice.
Too bad. It was a nice play.
Bowden leaving it on the near board for Semling. Semling can walk in. She'll take the shot. That's blocked by Hansberger. Kept in at the line by Bowden. Bernovic to Semling. Back to Bernovic in the corner. Sydney Bernovic will bring it up top. McKenzie back to Semling. She'll shoot. Save, and that slips away from Huslett. Shot, thought she had it in her midsection. It trickled loose. Shot deflected out front by Bernovic, ends up just wide. Fan on the clear attempt. Kenning gets it back to Bernovic, and now McKenzie. Her shot is blocked into the far corner. 15 seconds left on the advantage. Bowden steps out and scores! Bowden sold the pass out front, goes short side, top shelf, and makes it a 2-0 lead.
Like you see that coming, the Bluebirds finally got some pressure, Joe. They got that penalty-killing team a little bit tired. They were dragging a little bit, so they were not moving their feet like they've been doing most of the night. And they were able to get a nice spot where Bowden was able to walk out, open ice, and she tucked it in short side. Big goal. And the Bluebirds now have more shots than the Elks, so the second period has been good to them.
Out shooting the Elks here in this period 12-6. Of course, they have had 3 power plays.
That helps.
And that's a big goal for CPCR to have a little bit of breathing room considering all the pressure that Elk River has been able to bring continuously since the start of period number 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Olivia Reed along the boards, can't get it out at the line.
Block.
Big block by Caitlin Easton, and she's in behind the defense. Easton takes the shot. That's going to miss just wide into the far corner.
Right idea.
Evelyn Semling able to recover and get it back into the corner, battling against Drake. Trying to center, skipped away from McKenzie. There's a shot by Semling that goes just wide, or by Zahalka rather, that goes just wide. Alphen sends it back in deep, out of the reach of Roca. Evelyn Semling out to the point. Alphen walking in. Top of the circle's a shot up over the net. McKenzie behind the net, tried to center and hopped over her stick. She'll recover along the boards. Through some traffic, trying to stay with it. Puck comes free out of the reach of Zahalka. She's able to hold it at the blue line. Out of the reach of Roca. Therefore, it is Dahl. She's able to get it out to center. Alfred puts on some moves, able to get it back into the zone. Oliveira clears it back out. McKenzie backing up into her own end. Fans on the pass, but gets it to Bowden. Bowden chips it in. Ketting will get in on the attack. Bowden intercepts the outlet. Alphen had a piece of it, now played out to center. Glove down there by Zahalka. Henriksen bringing pressure. Zahalka just plays it out to center. Turned back over and then right back over again. Elk River coming in. Henriksen had it swept away from her. She chases it down in the corner out of the reach of Hansberger. A shot by Balaban hit traffic and went wide. Bowden recovers off the boards for CPCR. To center, gets it across for Ketting, knocked off her stick. Bowden couldn't get past Balaban either. Balaban clears it the length of the ice. Icing waved off as CPCR was right there and decided not to touch it to ensure they would not get another too many players on the ice call.
Yeah, that's smart.
Alphen plays it in deep. Stepping up for the steal is Bernovic. Controls in the corner, spins away from Balaban. Balaban stays with her. Sends it down low. Semling keeping it away from Humphrey. Cuts to the top of the circles. That shot hit a skate. Bouncing puck, swept into the corner by Pageant. McKenzie trying to get it back in deep again. Instead, Semling out to the point. Pageant a shot. Pad saved by Huslett. Played back out front. Only white jerseys there. Thinnell tried to get it across for Mogren out of her reach, and that will be icing. 1:49 to go in period number 2. CPCR with a pair of goals in the period. Bernovic at exactly 3 minutes on the assist from Bowden. And then Bowden on the power play from Del Castillo at 11:51.
Yep, that second goal is real nice for the Bluebirds to get, and I like how they're putting some more pressure on at this point. They're starting to work better than Elk River as far as getting the pucks.
Played to the line, not out. Pageant in his shot, blocker away by Huslett. Cross ice pass broken up. Semling. Oh, beauty of a pass, but McKenzie just could not quite control. Del Castillo holds at the line. McKenzie couldn't get it through traffic. Semling will send it down. McKenzie trying to center. That was stopped up by Balaban. Bernovic trying to get it back down low. Peterson intercepts and gets it around McKenzie. Recovers in the far corner. Gets it past Semling and all the way out to center and all the way down. Del Castillo behind her own net. Lets Mogren fly free. Gets it across for Evelyn Semling. That was Caitlin Easton.
Get it in.
Now Bernovic gets it in. Easton again trying to track it down.
Yeah, Easton's had a good game. She's been all over that puck, hustling hard.
In there fighting 1v3.
Yeah,
love the forechecker that doesn't back down.
Yeah, that's right.
From the entire other squad.
She's been doing that all night. That's really helped. Now there's a loose puck and they can get after it.
Under 30 seconds in the period. Good smart step up there by Nola Milton. Disrupted that breakout. Puck still free and alive. Bowden had it. Easton in close. She's taken down. Didn't get a good clear shot on goal. This one cleared the length of the ice and will become icing. 8 seconds to go.
Is they going to pull the goalie?
Not with 8.
4.9.
4.9. 5 seconds is I think the the spot, right?
Yeah, well, good.
If it's under 5 seconds, go
for the
for it.
coaching staff. It's a tournament. You see what you can do, and they did a great job on that first one.
And if they had 5 seconds, they would have scored a goal.
They would have scored.
They needed another 1/10 of a second.
That's all it would have taken.
Face-off win, however, by Hansberger. She just takes it to the corner and will try and burn off the final seconds, which she does. So a big period for the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Fighting Bluebirds. They get one from Bernovic early and a power play goal from Bowden late. Have a 2-0 lead as we head to the third period on CTN. Back at the Doug Woog Arena in South St. Paul, quarterfinal round of the Kaposia Classic. Champlin Park Coon Rapids, the two-time defending champions of this tournament, have knocked off Elk River in each of those two championship runs. The last 2 years, Joe Young, Jerry Grant up above, and Elk River, very solid first period, no score. Champlin Park Coon Rapids controlled period number 2. Got a pair of goals, and they have a chance here to try and finish it off and get to that semifinal round again.
Exactly. Well, you know, even though that goal did not count to end the period, I think it gave the Bluebirds a little bit of momentum. They thought, well, we can get one by this kid. We can finally get him there. And what I liked about the Bluebirds' second period is their defense. They gave up 0 shots in the house, and the Bluebirds had 8 in the Elk River zone in the house. So I keep an eye on that because that's where the action is, and I think that if the Bluebirds can keep up what they did in that second period, they should have a good result. Oh, here we go, Peterson.
Opportunity right off the face-off, the save by Wastrel. Milton's cross-ice pass hit the skate of Thinnell. An opportunity right on the doorstep, kicked away by Wastrel. We talked about it in between periods, Jerry, how big she has been for the Bluebirds tonight, and she comes up with a couple of point-blank saves right away in the first 25 seconds.
24 seconds, and all of a sudden they have 2 shots in the house right away to the third, the Elk. So they have a different attitude. They're going to get in there and shoot.
Peterson able to win the draw. Blast from Humphrey over the net. Alphin trying to settle behind. She's tied up with Thinnell. Peterson digging at it. Comes free to Humphrey on the far board. Humphrey turns and shoots, deflected, and a goal. And the lead cut in half just like that. Peterson on the doorstep with the deflection.
Yeah, well, the Bluebirds were standing around watching that puck move around. They did not have the tenacity that they had in the second period, and that's what's going to happen if you're watching the Elks pass the puck around. They will get the goal because Humphrey was the trigger both times. That one shot she rocketed that missed the net was really moving. If that would have hit the net, that might have went in on its own. But that second shot, good low shot towards the net, good tip.
Just as they drew it up in the locker room between periods, they wanted to come out, be the aggressor to start the period and end up on the score sheet. It's exactly what they did, and they have been the faster starting team in each of the periods so far.
And that was Peterson that got that tip. No surprise there.
Yeah, she's also the one that dug it free and got it back to Humphrey at the point.
Yeah, that's her 8th goal of the year.
Riley Del Castillo stepping up along the far boards, keep Elk River pinned in. Humphrey gets it free. Her pass deflected off the skates of Ivy Anderson all the way down, and that'll be icing.
Bluebirds just need to settle down, respond, get some pressure of their own.
Maybe the ice is tilted to our left.
It seems to be. That's where all the action's been. All the scoring, right?
So far.
Yeah.
Tie up off the draw. Puck still free. Reed trying to poke it back to the point instead. Sent out to center by Anderson. Zahalka off the boards. Too far for Semling to reach. Hansberger shovels it in on the backhand. Wastrel will stop it up behind and leave it for Briley Del Castillo. Backhands it along. Evelyn Semling can't get it past Oliveira at the blue line. Sent down and around. First one there is Stanislavski trying to center. Zahalka denies that. Stanislavski again trying to get it deep. Del Castillo sends it all the way down. That'll be icing, a faceoff back in the Bluebirds end. 15:03 to go, period number 3.
Not a terrible decision because the Bluebirds were having a problem. They had a chance to get that puck out earlier, but they got 4 feet from the blue line and it got jammed back in, and the Elks were able to put their forecheck on, which has been effective.
Not a lot on that shot from Dahl, but Wasser will cover it up. We'll try it again.
He was smart because there was an Elk lurking on that doorstep. That was Alm.
Alm, a quick shot, saved, and
that faceoff
held again by Wastrel.
That face-off thing again. Got to win those draws.
Possession of the puck does typically improve your chances. Face-off win this time, but still the Elks get to it first. Semling pokes it out to center. Brnovic sends it in deep. Semling collects off the end board. Leaves it in the corner for McKenzie. McKenzie pinched there by Stanislavski. There to help is Brnovic coming out. Her shot deflected and denied to the far boards. Sent to the front by Alphin. Balaban gets a hold of it, sends it all the way down. That'll be icing, and we'll face off down at the Elk River end.
That was a good response there by the Bluebirds. Get some pressure, got a nice shot on goal.
Face-off win for Peterson. Alphin holds at the blue line. Just out of the reach of McKenzie. Humphrey gets to the puck first, plays it off the boards, pokes it out to center. Coming over is Alphin, can't get it past Humphrey. Humphrey kicks it to herself in the corner, centers. Great job by Brnovic coming back to tie up. That puck deflected just wide by Thinnell. Semling has it poked off her stick, collected by McKenzie. McKenzie weaves her way into the zone. Gets past the leaning Humphrey. Centers, that was behind Semling. Zalka leaves it to Milton. Her shot didn't get through, still bouncing free. Brnovic a chance, turned away by Huslin. Pass in the skates of Thinnell, but she's able to get it out to center. Turning with it is Nola Milton. Right back in. Sends it across the top of the crease. Nobody in a blue jersey there. The Elks send it all the way down, and that'll be icing.
Okay, there you go. Well, good response after that goal. Bluebirds have put some pressure down and kept the Elks from putting that forecheck on them. Shots, though, for the Elks, 26-21, Joe, so they're getting a few more so far in this third period.
They have definitely brought the pressure and cranked up the intensity again. Balaban behind her own net. Lost the handle a bit. Tied up there with Ketting. Ketting will send it back in deep. Oliveira can't get it up the far boards. Easton trying to walk out front. Knocked off her stick. Hansberger plays it around. Ivy Anderson gets it to the line, but held there by Zahalka. Hansberger gets it back to Anderson. Lost it to Milton, who got it to center. Kylie Ketting trying to get it in deep. Milton tried to send it back for Zahalka, and it was behind her. She'll track it back in the defensive end for CPCR. Out to center, sent back in by Elk River.
No,
Milton tied up with Hansberger. Bowden trying to weave her way in. Pass didn't connect, but she regathers it off the boards. Olivia Reed in the corner now.
Reed just used her body skills there as leading on that player. Hold the puck down, Leo.
Reed pressuring, poked out of her reach. Roca on it, trying to get it out to the point. Stepping up is Briley Del Castillo, overskated it. And we've got
player a little bit discombobulated there. Net off or what?
I'm not sure. Hannah Drake had one of her gloves off. She may have run into the net. That may have been what it was. No penalty being called. Face off in the Elk River zone.
And she stayed out there, so must be
So
fine.
it wasn't an injury. Good. She would have had to leave.
Yeah, we got a good clean game. It's been physical, but very clean.
Alphin holds at the line, down into the corner. McKenzie trying to get it back up top. It was deflected. Semling gets it back down low to McKenzie. McKenzie up to the middle for Del Castillo. Tip behind through the legs. It got behind her. McKenzie tried to get to it and couldn't. Coming around with a backhand chance was Brnovic. McKenzie shoots. That hits traffic, and now Goaltender has lost a glove, and that will draw the whistle.
Well, I haven't had a rule book for a while, but I guess if the goaltender loses equipment,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely,
a whistle.
100% of the time.
That's it. All right. Well, you have to remember that one.
Yeah, and it's a good rule.
Yeah.
Are there some that might shake a glove loose to get a whistle?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Especially when you
But
get
I don't
that
think
kind
it
of-
happens that
right.
often.
Yeah, with that kind of pressure, those convenient.
McKenzie trying to get to it. Peterson has it instead. Chased by Semling behind the net and into the far corner. Semling stops her up along the boards. Puck comes free, and it's poked out to center by Mogren. Mogren battles back Briley Del Castillo.
Oh, there's a penalty.
And Del Castillo is going to get the penalty for being the bigger player in the fight.
Yeah, well, Riley did a nice job till the end. She put a little extra oomph with her arm on that, and the ref says, yeah, bigger player, little player goes down. They call that a lot. Not that it's fair, but they called it. Well, big opportunity for the Elks. Their power play has been good. Wastro's going to have to step up and make a few saves here.
Face-off win for the Bluebirds. McKenzie comes back to support, wins the puck, plays it all the way down. Bernovic is way in front of everyone.
She was there, open up for a pass.
Better angle, though, for Humphrey.
Yeah. Nice pass.
Balaban will bring it in down the left wing, stop up. Pressured and coughs up the puck into the corner. Milton can't get it past Hansberger on the boards. Hansberger pressured, coughs it up. Here's Bernovic. 2-on-1 with Lily McKenzie. 2-on-1 against Humphrey. Shot, rebound, chopped at by McKenzie and ended up in her feet. Humphrey comes away with it and draws a penalty.
Oh, no.
And they're going to have a 5-on-3 as Lily McKenzie is going for the trip.
That is not good.
For 111.
Yeah, Humphrey did a nice job on that 2-on-1. She stayed in the middle, kind of just floated over to take the pass away at the end, and the shot was handled by the goaltender. That's how you do it. Well, that's one of their better penalty killers in the box.
.10 to go in the period. 111 of 5-on-3 for the Elks. Bluebirds win the draw. Alford slips around one and clears it all the way down. Good smart play by the freshman defender.
That was a one-person wrecking crew on that one. She decided, I'm going to win that puck, and I'm going to dump it down. Good job.
Humphrey down the right side, pressured and taken down, but this time no arms go up. Alford battles for it, kicks it free, and it's played all the way down by Taylor Zahalka. .30 seconds left in the first penalty. Peterson down the wing.
Yep, keep her wide. Skate around that way all day.
On her backhand, leaves it for Humphrey. Snaps a shot, deflected just wide by Hansberger. Hansberger, a chance on the backhand, another chance. And Wastrel makes a couple of saves. Puck still loose. Ends up behind the net, out front. It went off the stick, or off the skate, rather, of Hansberger. Her pass off of Alfin and back out to center. And that will do it for that first penalty. And that is a huge
They waved the icing off.
kill.
That was huge.
And as the story goes, your best penalty killer has to be your netminder.
Yeah, Wastrel again made two huge saves. Some speed.
Henriksen got around the corner, the shot saved and held by Wastrel. And I was thinking that one, a little less dangerous shot, might be the one that finds a way through. But 25 seconds to go on the penalty to Lily McKenzie. Elk River trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit. Able to cut it in half in the first minute of this third period. Shot from the point, held for the faceoff by Wastrel.
Yeah, she's making the saves she has to. She's very smart. Playing her angles, getting out the top of the blue crease on those point shots. The Elks had some good chances on that 5-on-3, but the Bluebirds got it out of the zone a couple of times. That sure helped.
Face-off win for Elk River. Played down the boards. Henriksen tried to center, went off a skate, and ended up behind.
One clear.
Del Castillo gets to it.
There it is.
Plays it all the way down. That'll do it. And a huge penalty kill for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They still lead 2-1.
That was huge. Now they just have to finish the deal now. Get some pressure, try to get a goal.
Good anticipation and hold there for Nola Milton. Elk River tries to break out near side. Del Castillo will slow things down at the blue line. Semling gets it ahead to Lily McKenzie. Lost the handle a bit, had to recover back out to center. The pass out of the reach of Bernovic. She'll collect off the near boards. Back to Milton. Ahead for Semling. Semling weaves her way in along the left wing. Sends it back, hops over the stick of Bernovic. She spins away from pressure, goes down. Puck still in the zone, and now comes free to Hansberger out at center. Pressured from behind by Semling. And it's poked away by Alfin. Evie Anderson can't get through. McKenzie had it tipped off her stick, but able to get to it, poke it free at a 2-on-1. McKenzie's shot turned away by Huslett.
That was a great effort. She was down on one knee, poked it ahead to herself, got up, good agility, got to the puck, got a shot.
Semling carries out of the corner, a shot turned away by the blocker of Huslett. Both keepers have come up big, especially in this third period.
Yeah, they have.
Alfin dumps it in deep, Ketting behind the net. Comes free to the line, but Easton, fresh off the bench, able to hold at least momentarily. Elk River gets it back out. Alfin trying to get around the stick check there of Mogren. Ketting sends it wide to the far corner. Bowden spins away from the pressure, trying to get it back into the corner for Easton. Easton back to Bowden, poked off her stick. Easton recovers in the corner.
Good hustle by this line. Grinding some time off the clock and forcing icing.
Elk River sends it all the way down. The whistle stops the clock with 5:57 to go in the third period. Champlain Park Coon Rapids a 2-1 lead. They had goals from Sydney Bernovic and Tessa Bowden in the second period. Elk River just 41 seconds into this second period. A beautiful tip from Jaden Peterson on the shot from
Here she comes.
Carly Humphreys. And here is Humphrey. Humphrey gets around the corner. The shot, she scores.
Wow.
And we're all tied up.
Well, you could see that coming. That's the first time they gave her space, and they let her come down the wing without closing that gap. She got into the circle and ripped one short side upper corner, and we have a tight hockey game. It's tied.
An end-to-end rush by Carly Humphrey, and then an absolute dart into the far side upper corner.
Yeah, well, 5:48 left. That's a big goal. See if the Bluebirds can respond. The Elk Rivers had to jump this period, Joe.
And now they've got momentum fully behind their backs with this game back to even at 2-all. McKenzie fires it in on goal from outside the zone. Clear attempt, hit Bernovic, recovered in the corner by Semling. Semling, top of the circle, a shot, rebound chance, third chance and a goal! June Semling started it out of the corner. She finishes on the third rebound, and just like that, CPCR back in front.
Well, that is a good response, and June Semling took it on her shoulders there, Joe. She just would not be denied. She got in on the forecheck, was able to get that puck going, came out around again, got that puck to bounce the right way for her, and showed that heavy shot she has to rifle it in the corner.
First shot was good. Third one was the one that found the back of the net for Semling. Her sixth of the season puts CPCR back in front. 20 seconds exactly between the two goals.
Yeah, that's what you want, a good response. Careful.
They give no assist, although Bernovic had an opportunity in between the two Semling shots. I think she would get an assist, but
Yeah, you would think.
not the way that the officials saw it. McKenzie trying to get her way out to Central.
Open
Center.
player.
Chance out front. Coming out to make the save
Wow.
is Wastrel. Bella Dahl turned around. She was all alone out front. And Wastrel came out to attack, took the angle away, made the save.
Too many attempts trying to jam the puck through players on the wall up by the blue
Up and
line.
out.
You got to get it out of that zone somehow.
Up and out.
Up and out, Joe. We talk about that all the time, especially when you have the lead. Up and out.
A lot harder to score from outside the offensive zone.
Yeah, pretty easy when you have a player wide open in front of the net.
Does make it considerably easier, yes. Trying to sweep it back out there again. Wastrel able to deny access and get the cover.
Well, that's been Elk River's game plan. They have put the puck down low, get it down to the blue paint, and get bodies there.
Yeah, 13 shots in this third period.
Yeah, they have been after it.
So that equals their, they had 13 in the first period, 7 in the second. Teams had the exact opposite shots first and second period, 13-7. Both came into this period with 20. They've got 13 already with 4:23 to go.
Yeah.
And they've scored twice.
They scored twice. Yeah, just that entry right there. I mean, he had a nice opportunity to get that puck right back to the middle with an open player in the seam, and just not seeing the game at this time, just kind of find the right plays the rest of the way.
Zahalka jamming down the boards, forcing it deeper into the Elk River zone. Ketting comes free with it and then lost the handle. Ivy Anderson able to play it out to center. Milton plays it right back to neutral ice. Anderson sends it back in. Milton will circle, has a little bit of room. Cross ice pass to Ketting. Ketting into the zone. She'll take the shot. That's off the shin pad of Hannah Drake into the far corner. Del Castillo fires it toward the net, ends up behind. Ketting bringing the pressure on the near boards now.
Just what they need right now. Time down in this zone with a good forecheck. They're doing it.
McKenzie digs it free, tried to center, hit a skate, ends up in the far corner. Drake will play it off the board and out, all the way down, and it's going to be another 6 players on the ice.
That one there, she didn't touch the puck. I don't agree with that one.
Gutterman definitely disagrees.
No, that's a bad call. She
There
jumped
was-
the boards and it didn't touch her, and that was an illegal change. She was just a little slow getting over the boards. He's not even going to go talk to the coach. She's just saying, yeah, well, don't get a misconduct on top of it. You better send somebody. That was a bad call.
Well, and it's just one of those things. It's not a bad idea, actually, to clear the puck
By the bench.
towards the bench.
Always, yes.
When you see your opponent changing, because that kind of thing can happen.
Yeah, the puck didn't
I think
touch her.
I believe you're correct. I thought they let it go through, or that it bounced off the boards,
Especially
or
since you've
bounced off. But
You've done that once already. You got 3:24 left in the game. That's a call you really don't have to make.
Isabel Roca will serve the penalty for the Cardinals.
I'm not being a
or
homer
the
right now. I'm just
Bluebirds
saying
this time.
that's not a call you should make at this point of the game.
From the point, the shot, rebound out front, finally ends up pushed behind. CPCR able to play it all the way down.
Well, that's the positive, I guess. You can ice the puck, without getting icing.
Oh, they're going to go 5-on-3, and again, it's Lily McKenzie taking down
Oh, my goodness.
Humphrey behind the net.
This guy likes calling penalties.
Golden opportunity for the Elks.
Yeah, I would say it's a golden opportunity. Well, you have a timeout left still on your bench. You better think about when you're going to use the rest of people. And again, that takes McKenzie. Oh, no.
Chance out front. Wastrel makes the save.
Wow.
Bernovic got a stick in so that Stanislawski couldn't get a completely clean shot, and maybe gave Wastrel that extra half second to get over and make the save.
Tying up the stick. That's a hook.
Hansberger up top. Humphrey to Hansberger. Stretching out to make the save is Wastrel, and wow. That's actually a fortunate whistle. I'm not sure she had control of that underneath her.
Well, they're owed
but
a couple
the Elks,
in my eyes.
Elks are definitely get the puck to the net, pucks and bodies to the net, jam away at it, try and get it home.
Well, they have the extra 2 players. That's what you do. Put it on the net. There's that hook in there again by number 5, and there's a couple. Oh, yeah, set it on the wall for a while, no problem.
Alphin comes in and digs it free, poked away by Humphrey. Zalka couldn't clear. Now they get it loose out to Balaban. Her shot blocked. Here's Bernovic. Short-handed. In on the breakaway. Bernovic stopped by Huslett. Bernovic will try and keep it deep in that end as long as she can. Here comes Jaden Peterson into the zone. Loses the handle. Carries beyond.
Wow, that was just a lucky, fortunate bounce there where it got out of that zone again.
Just
Humphrey.
out of the reach of Humphrey. She carries back in. Blocker save up high. And into the corner. Hansberger circles back to the corner. Gets it to Humphrey. Top of the circle. A tip out front. And Wastrel slams the door shut. Stanislavski looking there for the tip and the rebound.
Seconds. Now here's the question for you. Why not pull the goalie? Go 6-on-3.
Well, and I think this time out they're going to talk about just that. And I would think I would think that Abby Huslett stays on the bench after this timeout.
Yeah, I would think so.
6-on-3. I mean, that's 19 seconds is a lot of time. 6-on-3.
Yeah, you win the draw and you get those
at the
3
same
extra
time.
players.
If CPCR can win the draw, get to the puck,
get to
and
the
get
wall,
the clear.
just eat it, and then get yourself that 4th player back out there.
Well, one clear will essentially kill off the first penalty.
Yep, one clear or a good grinder on the wall like we had just a few minutes ago. Always works. Get it on the wall and see if they take you down. Get a penalty. Well, it's, tough sledding when you are down 5-on-3 twice in one game.
Twice in one period.
Twice in one period. Wow.
They were able to kill off the one earlier.
Yeah. Not normally we see a referee come in and talk to the players at the box here. He's telling her to sit down. You're not supposed to tell the players to sit down in the box.
I don't know that.
No, that's just not called for. You can stand all you want.
Yeah, I don't know of any rule about that. I don't know what else is going on down there. But
getting a little goofy here this 3rd period.
Well, CPCR, things a little tense. They had a 2-goal lead to start the period.
That's it right there.
Able to win it back.
Wow.
Peterson can't get it out front. Alphin with it again behind. Alphin trying to find a little bit of room.
That girl.
Will skate it to center herself. Poke it past Humphrey. There, Humphrey's going to get the penalty after being out-battled by the freshman.
That was just effort. Wow. What effort. That's just
And that will eliminate the remainder of the power play for Elk River. As the first penalty was over in 14 seconds, it'll be CPCR on the advantage for the last minute and 6.
You love to see players do that, Joe. Just say, you know what?
Be rewarded.
I am just going to get
effort.
after it. I am going to take this over right now because that's what I have to do. And Elfin did it.
Yeah, they win the draw and they get the shot on goal early and another one there.
Yeah, they just have to control the puck here.
Bernovic leaves it off. Semling out to the point. McKenzie back on the ice, and then power play into effect as Bowden recovers off the boards. McKenzie walking in, a shot turned away by Huslett.
There you go. Just play catch.
Down low, out of the reach of Bowden. Drake plays it back around. Castillo toward the front of the net, turned away, and then played back out to center. Under 30 seconds to go. Del Castillo.
Yep.
Play it off the boards in deep, 20 seconds. CPCR fine with just working it around the boards.
Yep, win battles.
I know that all they have to do is keep it at that end to finish the game. McKenzie's shot is blocked all the way back to Wastrel. She'll sweep it aside. The buzzer will sound.
Wow.
And CPCR will move on in the brackets with a 3-2 win.
Well, it's a gutsy win. Elk River played a lot better than they did the first time, I thought. They really got after in the third period. They outshot the Bluebirds 37-31. Wastrel, again, was spectacular. She made 6-7 saves that easily could have been goals.
Yeah, this means they'll be back here this tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We will have that action for you here on CTN.
Yeah, that's a good
they
win.
will get the winner of Egan and the home team South St. Paul, who take the ice after this.
Yeah,
The final quarterfinal.
But you know what I'm looking forward to?
Big win.
Who's going to win the beef jerky?
Yeah. The sponsorship here at the Kaposia Classic. Each team has a star of the game that gets some beef jerky, and they can choose to share with their friends or not when they get back to the locker room. But I think no surprise and a very good call on Maddie Wastrel being the star of the game for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. And Jaden Peterson had one of the goals for Elk River, but
she was noticeable.
The big thing was her hustle, very evident all game long.
All game. Good player.
And a fun contest, and it one more meeting between these two teams out in Elk River in early February, if I'm not mistaken. So
that'll be quite a game.
Two pretty good contests, and Champlin Park Coon Rapids able to come out on top for the first two. And this one puts them into the semifinals. Again, they are the defending champions of this Kaposia Classic, last 2 years running, off to a start here tonight.
Well, for tomorrow, they have to play the same kind of offensive game they played. They just have to, number one, have fewer penalties. That got them in trouble today. And two, continue to work in the defensive zone to get the puck out.
Yeah, definitely don't take two penalties at the same time. 2 5-on-3s. That was tough to kill off. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Champlin Park Coon Rapids 3, Elk River 2. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Elliot Madsen on the camera, my man Neil highlights Hennon running the computer, Jerry Grant and myself. Thank you for watching.